Hi everybody and welcome to day 51 of 100 Days of Creating a Character, where I take at least 30 minutes a day to work on an animation clip from start to finish. And on yesterday's video, Akil Womble, I hope I pronounced your name correct, but I think I didn't, sorry for that. She asked if this challenge helped me to stay inspired and interested in my work. And in this video I want to talk a little bit about that. Before the challenge I was oftentimes frustrated with myself because I had the feeling that I was procrastinating too much and that I watched too many YouTube and Netflix videos, and I had just too many excuses to not work on something that I wanted to learn. I think it came down to not having a clear direction to where I was heading. There was just too much that I wanted to learn and no real driving force that helped me to stick to what I wanted to learn. So I always fell back into my comfort zone, which is not a good thing in the long run, in my opinion. A little over 2 months ago I came to Belgium to work for 6 months at an animation studio, and with that I left all my friends and my whole social environment behind, and it was tough. I missed my friends a lot, and there were some other things going on which made it really hard for me to be on my own, and I was just in a bad state in general. After a few weeks of just working and living without anything that motivated me to keep working on my stuff and to do stuff that was good for me, I had 3 options. To keep on living like that for the rest of my stay in Belgium, and with that to develop a bad attitude towards working on becoming a better artist and a better person, because I can't see how I would have become a better person if I would have neglected my own dreams. Or to quit the job to go to my hometown to spend the rest of my gap year there. Or I could jump out of my comfort zone and do something that I never did before. Something that would challenge all my routines and bad habits and would force me to straighten myself out, at least a little bit. And since I was following Kevin Cross for quite a while, I developed the urge to do a challenge like his 100 Days of Making Comics. So I took the same concept of that challenge and applied it to my own goal, which is to be able to create my own animation short films. It's not that I want to work for myself for the rest of my life, but I want to be able to know enough of every aspect of creating an animated short that I can collaborate with other people in an efficient way. But now I was faced with a challenge where I wasn't sure what difficulties it will bring with it, but I was sure about one thing: that I am confident to be able to overcome any obstacles that would come my way, and that I would grow during the challenge as an artist and as a person, no matter how difficult it might be. But that's actually the point of that challenge, that it seems to be overwhelming in the beginning, but once you get going you will see that you can do it. Right now I'm glad that I started the challenge because I already learned so much, artistic-wise and about myself as well. I don't say that there weren't moments in which I wish that I didn't start that challenge though, because there are quite a lot of moments where you don't want to get up early to work on your stuff, or you want to go to sleep but still have to put in the work. Like I said, I already learned so much, I think more than I learned during the last year, and it all comes down to setting myself a clear goal and to break down what steps I need to take in order to get there, and then to just start going. What you have to be aware of though is that you need to be willing to put a lot of time into your work for quite a long time. That means that you might have to say no to other things like watching Netflix shows or to go out whenever you want to. Together with the videos, it takes at least an hour a day for me that I have to make time for. So the advantage of my situation of being in a completely new environment where I basically just need to go to work is that I don't have any friends around me that I would sometimes have to say no to in order to work on my project. Doesn't mean that I like being on my own, but this way I can spend my time so I will benefit from it in the future. I mean, that's what a challenge like this is, right? You work through a set period of time on something that you struggle with to become better at it as fast as possible, even though it's tough. And you will probably be glad that it is over once you finished it, but you will hopefully come to the conclusion that it was all worth it. And I have the feeling that it is worth it. Another very good thing is the limit of the 100 days. It helps you to keep the big picture in mind and don't get lost in the details. For example, I really wanted to work more on that outer rig, but only because I started to get more comfortable with scripting. So the limit helped me to step out of my comfort zone once again to tackle the next thing, which was Substance Painter. To answer the question of the beginning of this video, yes, I definitely feel like this challenge helps me to stay interested and inspired in my work. So far it showed me that I'm capable of learning so much new stuff in such a short amount of time that I can't wait to see how much I grew once I arrived at the last day of this challenge. That all comes with a price though, and that will vary from person to person, but I'm willing to pay that price because I know that my future self will thank me for it, and I'm convinced that it will someday open some doors for me. So if you think that you need to break out of your habits to grow as an artist and to get to know more about yourself, then I can definitely recommend this challenge to you. If 100 days are too long, just do 30 days and see for yourself what you can do in such a short amount of time. One thing I will guarantee you is that you will definitely grow in one way or another. I hope you liked that little insight of what goes through my mind regarding that challenge, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow.